Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learn English podcast.
How to be fluent in English in 30 days. Learn English through podcasting A1 to A2 level. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special lesson. How to be fluent in English in 30 days. I know what you might be thinking. 30 days? That's too short. But listen carefully. 30 days can change your life if you use them the right way. Every big dream begins with one small step, and learning English is no different. The truth is, you don't need to be a genius, you just need to be consistent. You need to make English a part of your daily life, like eating, walking, or breathing. Imagine waking up in the morning and starting your day in English. You listen to a short English podcast while brushing your teeth. You speak 1 or 2 sentences to yourself in the mirror. You read a small paragraph on your phone before breakfast. These small actions might look simple, but when you repeat them every day, they become powerful. Your brain begins to understand English naturally, like a child learning their first language. When I say be fluent, I don't mean perfect grammar or difficult words. I mean being able to speak clearly, to express your ideas, and to understand others without fear. Many young learners feel shy because they think their English is not good enough. But fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being confident. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes. The secret is to keep speaking, keep listening, and keep moving forward. Think about this. What if in just 30 days you could start speaking English with confidence? What if you could understand your favorite English songs, movies, and podcasts without subtitles? What if you could talk to people around the world? That's what we're going to achieve together in this 30-day journey. It's not magic, it's a daily habit. So, for the next 30 days, I want you to believe in yourself. You don't need expensive classes or special teachers. You just need time, energy, and the right strategy. Every single day will bring a small improvement, and those small improvements will turn into real fluency. Now take a deep breath. Tell yourself, I can do it. I can learn English. Because once you believe it, nothing can stop you. Now that you know why you can become fluent in 30 days, let's talk about how to do it. This part is very important, so listen carefully. If you follow this system every single day, even for just 1 month, you will see a big change in your English. This is not theory, this is real, practical action. Fluency comes from using English every day. You cannot learn it only from a book. You must live with it, hear it, speak it, and feel it. So here's the daily plan, your simple, clear, and powerful 30-day system. 1. Listening 15 to 30 minutes a day. Start your day with English. When you wake up, don't pick up your phone for social media. Pick it up for English. Listen to a short English podcast, especially one made for learners. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just focus on the main idea. Your brain learns naturally when you hear real English every day. Podcasts are perfect because you can listen while doing other things, brushing your teeth, walking, or eating breakfast. When you listen every day, you train your ears to catch English sounds. After 1 week, you'll start hearing familiar words again and again. That's when English begins to feel natural. Try this small challenge. After listening, repeat 1 or 2 sentences you heard. It's okay if you make mistakes. Repeat with energy and confidence. You're not just copying words, you're training your speaking muscles. 2. Speaking 10 to 20 minutes a day. Now it's time to speak. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Just start speaking. You can talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Describe what you see, what you feel, or what you plan to do today. For example, today I will study English for 1 hour. I feel happy because I'm improving. If you have a friend or classmate who also wants to learn English, make a 10-minute conversation rule. Every day, talk only in English. You can use simple topics like your school, hobbies, dreams, or daily life. The goal is not perfection. The goal is practice. If you don't have a partner, record your voice. Listen to it again and notice how you sound. You'll be surprised. After a few days, you'll sound more natural. This is how you build confidence and fluency. 3. Reading 15 minutes a day. Reading helps your brain understand English structure. But don't choose something too hard. Start with short stories, easy news, or even English subtitles in your favorite videos. Read aloud. This helps your mouth and eyes work together. When you find new words, don't try to memorize them immediately. Instead, write them in a small notebook or your phone's note app. Every night, look at the list again and try to make your own sentence with each new word. Slowly, those words will become part of your natural vocabulary. Remember, reading is not just about learning new words. It's about feeling the rhythm of English sentences. 4. Writing 10 to 15 minutes a day. Writing is where your thoughts become clear. Each night, write a short journal in English about your day. For example, today I listened to an English podcast about dreams. I learned 5 new words. I talked to my friend in English. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes mean you are learning. Over time, your sentences will become smoother and your grammar will improve naturally. 5. Review and reflect. 5 minutes a day. Before you sleep, spend 5 minutes reviewing what you learned today. Ask yourself, what new words did I learn? What did I listen to or read? Did I speak in English today? This daily reflection helps you stay focused and motivated. You can even keep a small notebook called My 30-Day English Journal. It will remind you that you're growing every day. Now that you know what to do each day, let's talk about how to stay motivated and make English learning a real part of your life. Because sometimes the hardest part is not learning, it's continuing when you feel tired or busy. That's why today I want to share some powerful tips and habits that will help you keep going even when it gets hard. Learning English is like growing a tree. In the first few days, you might not see any results. You water the tree, you take care of it, but nothing seems to happen. Then, after a few weeks, small green leaves start to appear. That's how your English works too. You might not feel fluent today, but every word, every sentence, every podcast you listen to, they are like drops of water feeding your English tree. One day, it will grow strong and tall. Part 3. Real-life learning tips and habits. Learning English is not just about practice. It's about creating the right environment and mindset. Here are some tips to help you stay motivated. 1. Create an English environment around you. Fluency grows when you surround yourself with English every day. You don't need to go abroad. You can create your own English world at home. Change your phone language to English. Follow English YouTube channels, TikToks, or podcasts that match your level. When you open Instagram, read English captions. When you watch your favorite movie, turn on English subtitles. Even if you only understand 60%, It's okay. The goal is to make English a natural part of your daily life. If you hear new words, repeat them out loud. If you see a quote in English, read it slowly and feel its meaning. Step by step, English will start to feel like your second home. 2. Use the power of podcasts. Podcasts are one of the most powerful tools to learn English. Why? Because they train your listening and speaking skills at the same time. When you listen to native speakers or teachers who explain in simple English, you begin to hear the natural sound of the language, the rhythm, the tone, the pauses. Choose podcasts that match your level, like A1 or A2, and topics that you enjoy, stories, motivation, daily life, or travel. The key is not to understand everything, but to enjoy the process. After listening, repeat 1 or 2 sentences that you liked. Try to copy the speaker's voice, speed, and tone. This technique is called shadowing. It helps you sound more fluent and confident. You can do it anytime, in your room, in the car, or while walking. 3. Make English emotional, not just educational. If English feels boring, your brain won't remember much. But if English makes you feel something, happy, inspired, curious, you'll never forget it. So make it emotional. Listen to motivational talks in English. Watch English movies that inspire you. Follow speakers who talk about dreams, success, and courage. People like Denzel Washington or Jack Ma. Their stories will give you motivation and language at the same time. When you connect English with emotion, it becomes a part of your identity. You stop thinking of it as a subject. It becomes your voice to share ideas with the world. 4. Find your English partner or community. Learning alone can be hard, but learning with others makes it exciting. Join an English group online or make a language partner, someone who wants to practice with you. You can help each other, correct each other's sentences, and motivate each other when one of you feels lazy. If you can't find a partner, no problem. Be your own partner. Talk to yourself in English about your goals, your plans, and your dreams. The more you speak, the more fluent you become. 5. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Fluency doesn't happen in one day, but every day brings progress. Keep track of what you learn. Write down how many words you learned this week, how many podcasts you listened to, or how many minutes you spoke in English. And don't forget to celebrate your small victories. Did you understand a new podcast today? Great. Did you finish your English journal this week? Amazing. These small wins give your brain positive energy to keep going. Remember, confidence comes from progress, not perfection. 6. Stay consistent even on lazy days. There will be days when you don't feel like studying. That's normal. Everyone feels that. But here's a secret. On lazy days, just do a small task. Listen to a 5-minute podcast. Read 1 paragraph. Write 1 sentence. Even small actions keep your brain connected to English. And when you do this every day, no matter what, your 30-day challenge becomes unstoppable. You're not just learning English. You're building discipline, focus, and confidence. Every word you speak, every podcast you listen to is building the future version of you, someone who can communicate with the world, study abroad, or inspire others with your voice. Remember this. English is not a language you learn. It's a skill you build. Now that you've learned how to study, how to build habits, and how to stay motivated, I want to tell you a short story. A story about a young learner just like you. Her name is Lena. She was 18 years old and lived in a small town. She dreamed of speaking English fluently so she could study abroad and make her family proud. But Lena didn't have a teacher. She didn't have expensive books or language apps. All she had was her phone, her earphones, and a big dream in her heart. One day, she decided to challenge herself. I will speak English every day for 30 days. On the first day, she could barely speak one full sentence. She felt shy, nervous, and afraid to make mistakes. But she didn't stop. Every morning, she listened to an English podcast for 15 minutes. She repeated the words even when they felt strange in her mouth. She wrote one short paragraph in her English journal each night. In the first week, she started to recognize common words and phrases. In the second week, she could understand most of what she listened to. In the third week, she began thinking in English before speaking. And in the fourth week, something amazing happened. She started speaking with confidence. Her pronunciation wasn't perfect. Her grammar wasn't perfect, but her heart was strong. She spoke with passion, and people understood her. By the end of 30 days, she didn't just speak better English. She became a more confident, disciplined, and powerful version of herself. That's what this 30-day challenge is really about. It's not only about English. It's about believing in yourself. Every time you speak, you are building a new version of you. Someone brave, curious, and ready to face the world. Now it's your turn. Today, you have the same power Lena had, the power to decide. You can decide to start today, right now. You don't need perfect conditions, perfect grammar, or a perfect accent. You just need a heart that refuses to give up. Fluency is not a gift. It's a result of 30 days of focus, practice, and belief. So for the next 30 days, I want you to make a promise to yourself. I will listen to English every morning. I will speak at least 5 minutes a day. I will read something small in English every day. I will write something in my English journal every night. I will believe in my dream no matter what. The power of belief. Remember, every great speaker once felt afraid. Every fluent person once made mistakes. Even the most confident English speakers were once beginners, just like you. But they had one thing in common. They didn't quit. And that's what makes the difference. Not talent, not luck, not money, just belief. If you believe in yourself, if you show up every single day, English will stop being a dream. It will become your reality. Final words. So, here's my message for you. Your English journey starts today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Every day is a chance to grow. Every mistake is a step forward. Every word you learn is a seed that will grow into success. In 30 days, you will look back and say, "Wow, I did it." You'll understand more. You'll speak with confidence. And most importantly, you'll feel proud because you made it happen. So start now. Turn on your favorite English podcast. Listen with your heart. Speak with courage. And never stop learning. Because the truth is, English fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to begin. You can do this. You are ready. Your 30 days start now. You've learned the steps, the daily habits, and the mindset needed to become fluent in English in just 30 days. But remember, the real power comes from action, not just listening or reading this video. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about courage, consistency, and belief. Every sentence you speak, every word you learn, and every minute you spend listening, reading, or writing English is a step toward your dream. Don't wait for the perfect time or perfect conditions. Start today. Even small actions add up. One day of practice might feel little, but 30 days of focused daily effort will change your life forever. Believe in yourself. Trust the process. Speak with confidence. Make mistakes, learn from them, and never give up. Your journey to fluency is not just about learning English. It's about building the confident, unstoppable version of yourself. So take a deep breath, open your favorite podcast, speak out loud, write your journal, and read a little today. Do it every day for 30 days, and you will be amazed at how far you can go. Remember, you have the power, the courage, and the ability to succeed. Your 30-day English journey starts now, and the world is waiting for your voice.